Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we will present about the problem-based task for subject security audit. Our team, my name is Nur Faika binti Sharifuddin and my friends Nasuha binti Eshamin and Fatin Nadira binti Abdurrahman. For question problem-based task, Moklil Berhad is an intermediate-sized telephone company. There were 5 groups of an ID auditor, including your group. Your group is formed by 2 persons. After an audit done, you will find some of the information has been changed. Some data backup are not done frequently. The data backup data is stored off-site. An assigned employee can freely access the system. And last, default setting is configured to firewall. For question 1, determine and construct an audit checklist by using the suitable security governance. Audit checklist, security governance. Number 1, does the employee given awareness about the company's security? Number 2, does the company perform a risk assessment? Number 3, does the company has developed a good policy and procedure? Number 4, does the company always record and check all the company information? And 5, does the project in the company have management support? And 6, does the company conduct an analysis and determine the desired level of efficiency? Status code, the color green is about the status is done, and now the color red will show the status code is not yet. For proof of compliance, number 1, does the company carry out the risk assessment and surveillance audit every year while preparing a new documentation? Number 2, does the company carry out ISM certification? Number 3, does the company create a security documentation and conduct internal audits? Number 4, does the company conduct a gap analysis? Number 5, does the company implement controls? And number 6, does the company conduct an internal risk assessment? And last is recommendation. Number 1, does the unassigned employee will remove from having accessed the system? Number 2, does the company should improve the security? Number 3, does the company always change the password on all the network devices? Number 4, does the company doing a backup data regularly? Number 5, does the company firewall has configured to conform with document security standard? And number 6, does the company is monitor the success and failure backup system? Next, I will pass to Nasuha.
Okay, thank you, Faika. Question number 2 is explain step of conducting audit activity based on above statement given. Okay, step 1, initiating the audit. The auditor must first contact the process owner whose process is to be audited in order to start the audit and make sure it can be complete. Instead of trying to surprise them, it is just a good practice to make sure that someone is ready to offer evidence when you want to audit. Point 2, initiate conduct with the audit, which is Morlik Berhad and intermediate size telephone company. Point number 3, determine the audit's capability and go over the assignment to make sure the objectives are achievable. Point number 4, defining audit objective in that company. And last point, select the audit team. Next slide. Step number 2 is preparing audit activities. Auditing is described as an on-site verification operation, such as an inspection or examination to ensure that a process or quality system is working in accordance with specification. An audit may concentrate on a particular task, technique, or stage of the manufacturing process rather than the entire company. Point number 2, review all necessary documents. Point number 3, compile any action plans or documents that are required. And last point, prepare the audit plan, assign work as needed. Next slide. Okay. Step number 3 is conducting the audit activity. An audit is conducted to ensure that a certain commodity or service complies with the standards and requirements established by the industry. The report is comprehensive and includes everything from the industry under examination to the kind of customer contact. That is not just a straightforward checklist. Point number 2, conduct a meeting to confirm that all parties agree to the proposed plan. Plan. Point number 3, double check that you can perform the audit of action defined in the plan as intended. Next point, introduce team members to management and each other. And last point, the team should regularly meet to review and exchange information, assess progress, and reassign work if necessary. Next, I will pass to Fatin Nadira.
Alright, thank you, Nasuha. So for the next step, step 4, preparing and distributing the audit report. Collecting and verifying information. After receive the audit document, review the information source. Audit the evidence and evaluate it against the audit criteria. Review conclusion. And second, generating audit finding. The finding will either meet or not audit requirement. Record the supporting evidence for any non-conforming finding. Examine the data with the auditee to ensure that the evidence is correct. Define and or appropriate audit piece, the team should gather to examine the finding. Next step. Okay, untuk step 5, completing the audit. The team leader submit the result along with an adult audit record that is complete, accurate and clear, and it is delivered within the agreed open time frame. If there is a delay, the auditor and program manager should talk about it. According to agreed upon procedure, the report must be reviewed and approved. Distribute the report to the design recipient as stated in the plan. The audit conclusion is in crucial relevant. In order to make an opinion, the auditor evaluate the data gathered during the audit along with the final version of financial statement during the completion stage. Next. For step 6, conducting audit follow up. When all plain audit operations are complete, the job is finished. Documents are preserved or destroyed according to the procedure and requirement established at the start of the audit. If disclosure is necessary, inform the audit client and audit as soon as possible. Implement the audit finding into the process of improvement and keeping track of the original audit response, follow up, reviewing and assessing the client corrective action response, verifying the response, when, who, where and how material, following up on and evaluating the client's response to the suggestion and flaws. Okay, that's it from our group. Thank you.